If you haven't made weekend plans yet, don't sweat. You know we got you covered. There are all kinds of fun events in the LA happening this Labor Day holiday. And of course, joining me now is Juliano from Time Out Los Angeles. We love having you. One, because it's a sign that it's Friday.
Yep.
So welcome back. It is a holiday weekend. Not everybody gets to travel out. So we want to have you in here to tell us what people can do if they're staying in town. What are some of your picks?
Of course. Well, it's good news. There's tons of stuff going on this weekend. We'll start in downtown LA. So the Music Center Plaza, the sort of great, music institutions in downtown. It's been under construction for a couple of years now. They've just reopened the plaza. It's beautiful. So they're hosting all sorts of events this weekend. Dance lessons tonight, choral procession on Saturday. And then Sunday, they're having kind of like a backyard cookout kind of vibe thing. There'll be mini golf, they'll be simulcasting the Dodgers game on the big screens. And then its new restaurant, it has this sort of rotating chef concept. So some of the up and coming chefs there are going to be preparing kind of like their favorite barbecue foods.
So we talked about this earlier this week. We talked about the fact that this was like a $41 million renovation, 2 years in the making. So it looks like they're already making good use of it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you know if this is going to be a place where a lot of events are going to be happening throughout the fall?
Yeah, so I mean, like Christmas is always a huge time there, and I'm sure there'll be things that pop up before then. But one of the big things about the renovation is it's basically doubled the amount of people that it can hold. So I would expect to see a lot more stuff going on there.
Nice, and we also heard that a lot of it's going to be free or discounted, so that's really cool. Okay, another thing, there's always something cool happening at the Hollywood Bowl. What is it this weekend?
Yeah, so at the Hollywood Bowl this weekend, it's the annual John Williams concert. Every year, the LA Phil plays some of his greatest film soundtracks, right? So Star Wars, Jurassic Park, E.T. This year is actually special too because it marks the live premiere of the theme for Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, the new Star Wars land at Disneyland.
So the Hollywood Bowl always seems a little intimidating to me because it's so big. Is it as intimidating as it looks to go to an event there?
Get there early, right? That helps with the intimidation. It's, the traffic is rough. You can be a little far back, but it's nothing that a picnic basket can't solve,
Okay, nice. And it sounds like it's worth it. There's always some interesting events going on there. And then there's some event about food. Some food involved, or is this not about food?
Oh yes.
Okay, the Taste at the Paramount Studios. I didn't know if that was literal or figurative.
Yeah, so every year the LA Times, they put on this great food fest at the back lot at Paramount, right? So basically you can, sip and taste samples on the New York City back lot. It's a really fun spot. They bring in, some of their journalists to do like panels, a lot of amazing chefs to do demos, and really most importantly, you just get to taste a lot of food. One of our favorite ice cream spots, Wanderlust, they're setting up there this weekend.
Nice.
And they have this cool sort of like around the world kind of theme going on. So lots of really great stuff to check out there.
So I don't know if you're allowed to do this, but if you were in town, which one would you go to? Is that a conflict of interest issue?
I think I would pick John Williams. I went to it last year, and I think everyone in the house there cried for the last 20 minutes of E.T. that they showed. It's just a real powerful thing to see live. It's also LA County Fair weekend, though. Right,
that's true. So there's a lot of competition, which for you guys is great because it means a lot of options. So thank you so much for always giving us some insight. We hope to have you back next week.
Thanks for having me. And if you want any more details, people can just go to timeout.com/LA and you'll find everything you need there.
Start there. That's a good place to start. Thank you so much. We'll be right back, everybody.